7. I'm done.
It's okay. It's okay.
Can't look.
Yes.
Can we circle it?
Circle what?
Word search, yeah, that's fine.
Can we do the ugly? Can we do the ugly?
All right.
They don't have it.
Circle jealous.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to give you a math fact and you have to write the answer. So I'm looking for whoever can show me the answer first. Okay, so we're on number 1. So you don't have to write the fact, you only write the answer. This is not the first one, I'm just showing you an example. So don't write 1 + 2, only write the answer, okay? All right, let's get started with number 1. What is, just write the answer and show it. 0 + 7. 7, yes. Kinley and Avaya, yes, 7. Next one, number 2. 3 + 3. Oh, number 2. Okay. Good, 6. Okay, we're on number 3. 2 + 2. We'll kill it. 4. Awesome. Okay, next one. Number 4. 1 + 4.
Got it.
Good, 5. Awesome. Number 5. Ready? 0 + 8. Okay, 8. Next one. 6 + 6. Mm-mm. 6 + 6 is 12. 12. Good. Next one. We're on number 7. 9 + 1. We're on number 7. 10. Good. Number 8. 7 + 7. Good. 14. Okay, 8. 8 + 8. 16. Good. 16. And then our last one, number 10. Ready? 9 plus 9. 18. Awesome. Good job. So it seems like we know our math facts. Yay. Our test is tomorrow, so good job. Awesome. All right, so what I would like you to do next before I introduce it, I just want, yes, Dennis, you have a question?
Please go back.
Huh? Wait, you went on mute again. It went on mute again, like the screen went on mute.
Can you please go back
So which one?
to 9?
9 was 8 plus 8. No. What was 9? 8 plus 8? Yeah, because 16. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When I'm trying to find and 10.
And 10? 9 plus 9.
All the words.
Okay, we'll just keep trying.
I got all the notes. Ready?
Okay, you have it?
Uh-huh. Bunch of speech now.
Okay. All right, good. All right, so on that same paper, if you have like some space on the bottom, or you can go to the back of that paper, I would like to see who can count by tens all the way to 100. Try, but we're about to learn it, but if you can, let's see, I just want to see who can do it. So counting by tens all the way to 100, writing them down. Let's see what you can do.
4, 5, 6. I know, I found that, but I never even, I'm doing it.
Should be able to.
I'm not.
Okay.
Stop! 10, 9, wait.
Do y'all want to lose another one? Because I can take another one away.
Where's the ball? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
No. I told y'all to stop asking me that.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, good. Dennis, you may have to flip your tablet the other way. I think it's upside down. Yeah, but you did it. I did see it. But for, if you have to write again, the top is up there. Let me see, Joshua.
3, 1, 4.
Okay, good. And the same thing, just make sure to flip your paper, okay?
1, 5. I'm still going, Miss Flugen.
Okay, no, that's okay. Yeah, some are still working. You can go as much as time you need. Let me see. Okay.
1, 5. 1, 6. 1, 7. 1, and R. All the rest, but now I
Okay. Anybody? I'm still looking. Wait, I didn't see everyone's. Yeah. Okay. Counting by tens all the way to 100. Mm-hmm. 10 to 100 right now. And eventually. Yes.
I can't even find football. It's only an order.
Let me see.
So just one F in here. Count 4 by 1s, 2 Miss Susan. Miss Lugents,
Uh-huh.
this is how far I got.
Okay.
All the way to 37.
Okay. What? Wait. Are you counting by tens?
Yes.
10 all the way to 100?
Yes. I'm ordering at 37.
Like, count it for me. Let me hear.
1, 2.
Okay. So after 80,
Like-
what do we say?
80, 90.
90. And then can we all say it together? What's our last number?
100.
So this is how we count by tens. That means we are skipping 10 numbers. That's why it's called counting by tens. You're counting 10 numbers. You're skipping 10 every time you go to the next number. So let's count. Ready? 10,
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Awesome. So that's how we count by tens. 10 all the way to 100.
Miss Flugents,
Yes.
can I still count by ones? Because I got far.
Okay. I mean, you can. You can after the Zoom is over, but I just wanted to do tens today.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Okay, so again, let's count by tens.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Counting by tens is this way. We start with 10 and we finish with 100. So eventually we'll move on to how to go past 100 and go to 200 and 200 to 300. It's really easy. All you do is just keep track. That's all you do. Except when you're in the hundreds. Okay? So this week, you'll see this in your book either tomorrow or Friday. But we're introducing some subtraction facts. We've done a couple of addition facts. We've done our plus 1 facts and plus 0 facts. Now we're going to introduce what's called subtraction facts. Now, I'm sure we are familiar with subtraction. That means to sum away. When you are losing, the symbol for subtraction is our minus sign, like this. The minus symbol. Okay? When we are subtracting, we usually use, well, we do use, not usually, we use the minus symbol to show that we are taking away the minus, which I'm sure you know that, but just the book will start to mix the facts. And so I don't want you to get confused with some that are plus addition and some that are minus subtraction. So we're going to learn how to subtract 1. So just like when we added 1, it was the next number. When we subtract 1, it's going to be the number that came before. It's going back 1 number. So look at this. 10 minus 1. So I have 10 here, and I'm losing 1. How many would I have left? I had 10. I lost 1. How much? How much would I have, Joshua? 9. Unmute.
I accidentally forgot what she said.
9.
This.
It is 9.
Good. 10 minus 1 is 9.
You want me to count by 10.
Okay, now we have 9 and we're gonna take away 1. So I have 9, and I'm losing. When we say minus, that means I'm losing 1. 9 minus 1 equals
8.
8. It's like you're going back a number. Okay, next I have 8. 1 second. I'm gonna use the train to kind of do the subtraction. That'll probably make it a little better. Okay, next we're gonna have 8. Thank you. Okay, so here we have 8. So these are like the trains that you do in your book. Okay, so next we have 8. So this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm taking away 1, losing 1. How many will I have now? If I have 8 and I lost 1, how many will I have now? 7. 8 minus 1 is 7. Okay, next one. 7. I have 7. I'm losing 1. 7 minus 1 equals how many would I have remaining?
1, 7, 8.
Count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. 7 minus 1 is 6. I have 6 now. I'm losing 1. 6 minus 1. What did it equal to, Dennis?
5.
5. 6 minus 1 is 5. Next, I have 5. And I'm losing 1 from my 5. How many would I have remaining? How many would I have remaining?
4.
Yes, 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. Next, we have 4. Take away 1 from the 4. How many would I have left? 3. See, you kind of get the pattern. It's like just going back a number. 3 minus 1. I have 3. Take away 1. How many would I have left?
2.
2. 2. Take away 1. How many do I have left on this?
1.
1. Then I have 1. Take away 1. How many do I have now?
0.
So that's what subtraction does. You're losing. How many you start with, you always have to end up with less. I can't say 3 minus 1 is 4. There's no way possible for me to start with 3, then lose 1, and then end with 4. No. So whenever you are subtracting, you have to end up with less than what you started with. So 3 minus 1, that means I had 3. I lost 1. I'm taking 1 away. That means I'll end up with 2. So these are subtracting 1 facts. Taking away 1. Let's go ahead and say them on 3. 1, 2, 3. 10 minus 1 equals 9, 9, 9.
9 minus 1 equals 8, 8, 8. 8 minus 1 equals 7, 7, 7.
7 minus 1
equals 6, 6, 6.
6 minus 1
equals 5, 5, 5.
5 minus 1
Equals 4, 4, 4.
4 minus 1
Equals 3, 3, 3.
3 minus 1
Equals 2, 2, 2.
2 minus 1
equals 1, 1, 1.
and 1
minus 0 equals 0, 0, 0.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Subtraction facts. Okay. All right, good. So that is it for math. I wanted to introduce counting by tens and subtracting 1. Let's go ahead and move on to writing. You need a loose leaf paper. our paper to write sentences today.
Use the rest
Not
of the
sure which
back
one you have. Yes, back.
The back side is
That'll work.
use the rest.
That will work.
Can I go open it up? I put no
What?
eyes.
I'm gonna keep it right here.
eyes, like 2 eyes.
He said, "Can I put any eyes?" Miss Flugen.
What?
Miss going to see.
I didn't say that.
Miss Flugens. Miss Flugen.
Yes.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Sure.
I'm sorry. Miss Flugen.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Writing.
Okay.
Alright, so let's go ahead and look at our sentences today. Okay, so we have 3 of them. Okay, number 1. So what we're gonna try to do today is I'm gonna let you do all 3 at one time. Okay, so usually we take breaks. Now today I'll let you do all 3. So I'll give you a certain amount of time and you'll finish all 3. So again, you can do all 3 of them. I'm letting you do all 3. Why? Because I want to see how much you can write on your own, being able to remember what to correct. Okay. So now I'm gonna read them all, and then I'll tell you go ahead and finish. Go ahead and write them. So number 1 says Joseph forgave his brothers. Again, Joseph forgave his brothers. Number 2, Ron gave Tim 5 pencils. Ron gave Tim 5 pencils. Number 3, Joe Brown, first last name, is my doctor. Joe Brown is my doctor. Okay, so I'll give you about 5 minutes just to make sure that we all get it done to be able to write all 3. Go ahead.
Miss Flugen, look what I did with sitting right.
Everyone looks like they did well. Okay, so number 1 says Joseph forgave his brothers. Would anyone like to walk us through this one? How to write this sentence correctly? Go ahead, Dennis.
Capitalize the J.
Capitalize my J in Joseph. Good. And then what else?
Who period?
Period. That was it. That was the only thing we had to capitalize. This was basic. Capital letter, period. Number 2, Ron gave Tim 5 pencils. How should I write this one the correct way? Go ahead. Okay. Okay, go ahead, Joshua.
Capitalize the R
R in Ron. First letter.
and capitalize Tim.
Tim, another boy's name, and okay. How do I finish it?
And make a period.
Yes, and a period. Good. Number 3, Joe Brown is my doctor. Go ahead, Avaya. Unmute.
The J.
Capitalize the J, okay.
And End with a period. No, and capitalize the B.
Good, B and brown, and then finish with the
Period.
good. Awesome. So that means we'll have A's tomorrow, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what that means. Awesome. So that is writing. Let's go ahead and look at your letters today. Yes, so we are on letter D. D as in dog.
What page?
Page 25.
Okay.
Put that paper on B side. Page 25 in your letters book. Or writing with phonics is what it's called, but I say letters. But yeah, writing with phonics, page 25. Yes.
Yep, I already did number 3. I already did it.
Okay. 25, letter D. Okay, letter D is pretty easy. The cursive D is similar to print D a little bit, so shouldn't be anything too complicated for us. Okay, so I did ask for that paper to go on B side. You did? Get your chart out. Thank you for listening. No, that's yours too.
That's not mine.
Well, your name is on it, so that's strange.
Why need to do D?
D?
Yeah.
So you already did D?
Yeah. No.
Let me get you another paper. What is it? Okay, letter D. Page 25. I'm gonna keep it right here so that I can have it right when I need it. All right, so let's go ahead and practice cursive letter D.
Okay, let's stop talking about stuff while we're in school. Okay?
Okay, so letter D. Dennis, are you ready? Joshua, are you ready? Sorry, I didn't ask. And Avai, you said you have it done already, right? You have it completed? Okay.
If you didn't print it out.
You get okay. I'll wait a minute for you to get it.
Can I write my name?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
But you just gotta go down and keep it out.
Well, more like well, I would say C. More is like a C that goes up, down. But yeah, A as well.
Can you sharpen my pencil?
Just bring it. I'm gonna get that. Do you need it or not? Sorry, that's it. No, because you didn't read your pages.
I did. I just did.
Okay, but I gave instructions on the paper.
It's on the.
All right, so let's look at letter D. Okay, so letter D starts on the middle line, so that's what makes letter D a little different. A lot of our letters start on the red line, our bottom line, but letter D starts on the middle line. So the first thing we do is we start here on the middle, we curve around, we touch the red, and we go straight all the way up, come back all the way down the same line and kick it out. And that's letter D. The kick out is your connector. So if I was writing like a dive, see how I kick out? That leads me to connect some other letters. So again, letter D, you curve around, up, all the way back down, kick it out. Again, curve around, up, down, kick it out. Okay? Can I see you do line 1? Go ahead. just like we've been doing. Letter D.
Did you put this right here?
I think it, yeah. Yes, because, did you read the direction?
I always stop at the dotted. I know how to fold it.
Where does it say folded?
This the dotted line. See, it's a C now.
There.
Right there.
Mhm.
C. Show me this. What is this? Ours going all the way to the blue dotted line. Ours go to
Miss
the
Williams,
blue.
Oh, the
dotted-
second one? Yeah,
Miss
that's fine.
Williams, it says fold the paper.
Okay, well then do that.
Mine's going to the top. Can I do number 2? Every day. I'm talking to the teacher. You have to cut the words. You just cut it. I can go too far. Hold it like this, Miss Fuji? I don't erase. I just can't.
No, that part,
But I don't get it when it says.
anybody has it right? Okay.
It's heavy. This thing is a little heavy. Look at this. It has such a long.
Okay.
My hand's getting tired. Holding this. It don't hurt.
Okay, yeah, now I can see. Okay, good. Avaya, good.
No, because you only did with 2 hands. Oh, it don't hurt like this. It definitely don't. Look. It don't hurt. This book is a little heavy to hold. It's not even that heavy. Look. This is really. Oh, it's going to drop on my hand. Oh my. 1, 2, 10, 9, 8, 7. Do we glue this to the paper? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It's so mad. Oh my God.
Okay, anybody's ready with number 1? Not yet. Still, well, I see yours, Avaya, but Dennis, Joshua, are you ready? Okay, let me see.
Miss Fusions, I folded it. I folded it like this one.
Okay. Okay,
We don't
Dennis.
have our book.
Okay, it looks good. Just make sure to always stay inside your line, okay? But it looks good overall. I'm not expecting perfection, but you know, as we work right more and more, good. It'll get better and better. All right.
Let me get in higher.
Okay. All right. So you'll go ahead and for Joshua, you have it or not yet?
We don't have a book, but I write it on paper.
Okay. All right.
I know.
You have it ready on the paper? Okay, now you cut the back. Now the lines.
I really don't remember what I read.
Mhm.
Look.
All right. Okay. Okay, looks good. Just make sure you're going back up and down the same line. Good. Okay, so letter D, you'll finish. You know, after the Zoom is complete, I just wanted to introduce the letter so that you could practice it. Okay. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get out your reading. Mhm. Reading book. We're on page 62. Page 62.
Might be in my binder.
Yep.
We just got this book though. Like
Well, I mean, we're like half. Well, we had it for about 2-3 weeks now.
Hey, this is not on his binder. Look, please take.
Wow.
You sometimes for the
Page 62.
Where's the other one? My stuff is always first. Haley said her stuff was always first.
Yeah, guys, are we really about to
Where's my book?
highlight something that is not important? No, we're not.
63. I really want to be on this page.
Okay, Jeff's duck.
I got 3. Six. Miss Williams, do you stick it to this paper? What about the factory? Miss Williams? So today, let's do. My book is not in here. Look in your book set.
Check your book sack and check your binder. Maybe in one of those places. Okay, so Jeff's duck. All right, let's go ahead. Words to practice at the top. Glue, 62. Glue, glide, glee, flake, flee, flush. All right, let's start on the page 62.
Can I read?
Sure.
I'm gonna put it on here, blow my nose.
Okay, go in the bathroom. All right, go ahead, 62.
Jeff had a duck. The duck said crack. Get in the pen, duck, said Jeff. Crack, 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 said Jeff duck. I will not get in the pen.
All right, good. So Jeff has his pet duck, right? And where is he trying to make his duck go?
In the pen.
In the pen. Is the duck obeying?
No.
Nope, the duck is not obeying Jeff. Okay, let's see on 63 what happens.
Can I read? Can I read?
I was trying to see, but okay, come on, Ray.
Just then, Jeff's cat. Jeff's cat ran up and got the duck. Quack, said a fly. Jeff ran to get to the cat. Drop the duck, said Jeff. The cat did it.
Okay, so the duck doesn't want to listen to Jeff, and so he runs away. But who catches the duck?
The cat.
The cat. And so does the cat let him go though?
Yes.
So what should have the duck done? What should he have done?
Stayed in the pen.
That's it. Listen to Jeff. Okay, 64.
Can I read?
Mm-hmm.
Could I read next? Quack. 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 Said duck. Said duck. Get in the pen, duck. Said Jeff. And
Oh, yeah. And
his
TH. Yep.
time the duck did.
Good. So now Jeff says, get in the pen. Does the duck obey this time?
Yes.
Yes, he does, because he doesn't want to get caught by the cat again. So he listens this time. So he should have obeyed the first time, and that maybe wouldn't have happened. So that's why it's important to obey. All right, let's look at plum seeds on 65.
Can I read this one?
Plum seeds.
Plum seeds. Jack.
Excuse me.
And Jill had plum to eat. Let's put in the seed. Said Jack. Yes, put in. And the plum seed side.
No, you're right. Seeds.
And Jill.
Jill, good. So we're introduced to Jack and Jill, and what kind of seeds do they have?
Plum.
Plum. So what did they decide to do with the seeds?
Plant
All
them.
right, let's see what they do. Anyone online wants to read 66?
Me.
Go ahead.
Jake and Jill.
Look at that sharp vowel A. At.
Jack and Jill went up a hill. Stop, Jack, said Jill. Let's plant the seeds here by those rocks.
Brick. Look at BR.
Bricks.
Mm-hmm.
Bricks. You plant 2 seeds and I will plant 2 seeds, said Jack. Plop, plop, plop. In went the seeds.
Good. So Jack and Jill are getting ready to plant their seeds. So where do they plant them near? The what?
The hill.
Bricks? How many were they each going to plant?
2.
They each will plant 2 seeds, okay? Let's look at 67. Anyone for 67? Online? Dennis or Joshua, would you like to read 67? Okay, go ahead, Dennis.
We must not wait. We must not wait, said Jill. It will God will do the rest, said Jack. God will send the rain. He will make the sun shine on the sea. One day we may see a big green mountain. Then we like our hands to eat.
Okay. Good. Okay. So should they wait for it to grow into a full plum tree?
Yes.
They should wait right there?
No.
No, right? That's gonna take some time. So who would do the rest of it? All the work. Who did she say would do the rest of the work? Well, Jack said God will do the rest of the work. He will make the rain and the sun help the plant to be able to grow, and then eventually the seeds will grow into a what kind of tree?
A plum tree.
Plum tree, and then they would have a lot of plums to eat at that point. So they planted seeds. Awesome. Go ahead, Jack and Jill, planting those seeds. Good. All right, so this is where we're stopping today. So tomorrow you'll read a little bit more stories. You'll read tomorrow about Big Bill. Yeah. All right, awesome. All right, go ahead and get out your spelling. Let's go over our list together.
Spelling.
Yes, spelling and poetry. We're on list 8, page 16.
I can't grab it. What does it look like? Under my book.
Yes, but you're supposed to color the picture first.
Don't. That he does. What does it look like? What page? Excuse me, Miss Flugins. Look. I'm wearing an orange beard. So what do I do?
Spelling, page 16, list 8. This week we had SH and TH sounds. So let's go through our list. So our first word is shy.
Shy.
S-H-Y. Shy. Next word, she.
S-H-E-C.
Shade.
S-H-A-D-E. Shade.
Sheep.
Sheep. S-H-E-E-P. Sheep.
Brush.
Brush. B-R-U-S-H. Brush.
Fresh.
Fresh. F-R-E-S-H. Fresh.
Next row, this.
This. T-I-H. This.
That.
That. T-H-A-T.
Then.
Then.
With.
With W-I-T-H. With.
Of.
O-F-O.
Do.
D-O-Do.
Good. All right, let's go over your Greek word this week. Tropos.
Tropos.
T-R-O-P.
Tropos.
And it means turning. Tropos means turning. Latin words, pray.
Pray. P-R-A-E.
And it means before, in front of.
Forgotten.
A-D-I. And it means to, toward. Awesome. Okay, so today you're supposed to complete your workbook pages for assignment. So that's your spelling list this week. That's what we're testing on this week on Friday. Okay. All right, we have phonics and language, then we're done.
Well,
All right, so let's I'm gonna do a clue card first, and then
Yes, I do know what it is. Yeah, I do.
so I'm gonna take another one. Let me see, please.
This was student. I don't see the rest of my stuff.
Yeah. Check the floor. It might be on the floor. Okay. All right. So let's go over a clue card for chart 7. Then.
No, you put the you labeled it.
All right.
Put the label on it. And then can we do points? Put the glue on it and then put it where it's supposed to be.
Oh Lord, hold on.
Wow. Gotta put it on the side. Yeah, I have these labels. I know, that's what I'm telling you. What if it's not supposed to be? What's on this side? We do a game. Where's my pencil?
All right. Let's go ahead and go over chart. I'm sorry, they're all out of order. Okay. All right, let's start with BR. So you can just say it today. We don't have to raise our hand. Let's just say it, okay? BR says burr, like in bride. Okay. This is if you have a toy and you accidentally drop it and it doesn't work anymore, that means that it broke. Read the words. Next one, DR says jur, like in drum. Okay, this is what you do in the car. Drive. Yes, you can unmute yourselves. Next, we have PR says purr, like in pray. Okay, this is whenever we sing or worship the Lord. It's called praise. Praise Jesus. Next, GR says brr, like in grin. This is what the butler saw. He saw this in his dream.
Great.
Grapes. He saw grapes in his dream. Yeah, you have it right. SM says like in smoke. Okay, this is what our nose allow. This is the scent we get from our nose. No. SC says like in scat. Okay, this is what we get on to weigh ourselves.
Scale.
Scale. If you want to know how much you weigh, get on the scale. It'll tell you. Okay, SK says like in skate. Okay, this is blue with white inside of it. The sky. Good. SP says like in spade. Okay, this is what can happen to food if you leave it out too long. It'll spoil. Are we saying the words?
Yes.
CR says cur, like in crab. This is a machine that they use when working on big buildings.
Crane.
Huh?
Crane.
Crane. Yes. Crane. TW says twa, like in twins. Okay, this is what 10 plus 10 equals. 20. 10 plus 10 equals 10. I don't know about that. SPL says full, like in splash. This is whenever you want to share half with someone, you would have to split it. SCR says spur, like in screen. This is what you do when you bathe at night. Rub your body. SQU says squat, like in squeeze. Okay. This is an animal that lives in the ocean.
Fish.
Squid. Squat. Squat. Squid. SN says sn, like in snack. Okay, this is the animal that allowed Satan to enter inside of him. The snake. He allowed Satan to use him to tempt Eve. STR says stir, like in stream. Okay. Whenever we cross this, we have to be careful and make sure to look both ways. Yeah, we'll practice crossing the street. SW says sweat, like in swim. Okay, this is what you do while cleaning. Sweet. SL says soul, like in sleep. This is what we have on our shirt. A sleeve. Awesome. No, I already said that. All right, awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and go over chart 8, and then we have some sounds on chart 8 that we discussed. All right. I don't know how to do this because I read it. Okay, let's go over chart 8. You can hold it, Taylor. All right.
Which one should I do?
Yellow. Okay, let's go ahead and go over together on 3. 1, 2, 3. THR says third in 3. AR says R in 4. CH says in church. OR says or in morning. OU says ow in out. OW says ow in owl. OW says o in bowl. ER says in nurse. UR says in nurse. IR says in bird. OI says oi in coin. OY says oi in boy. O says in book. O says ooh in two. WOR says were in worm. IGH says I in night. ALL says all in ball. ALK says up in wall. All right, chart 8. All right, so today we are going to learn sounds ER, IR, and UR. Those are the sounds that we'll focus on our chart today. So they all say ER, UR, IR, Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the words. So I'll go ahead and circle the sounds. You can just tell me the word. So we have ER, what's the word? Her. Pronoun. That's what we're learning next week. Okay, next UR, her. Earth. Good. We have TH and IR. Third. Are we reading the words?
Yes.
Next one, we have ER. What's the word?
Verse.
Verse. Next, UR. Turn. IR. Good. We have SW, swap, and ER.
Swivel.
Swerve. UR. SH and IR. Shirt. Awesome. So these are the sounds and ER, UR, IR. We actually have a spelling list coming soon with all of the sounds on them. So Awesome. So that's it for phonics. I just wanted to go over that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the only thing we had really new in our lesson today. All right, so language, what is a pronoun? Let's see.
A pronoun is a word used in the place of a noun. The place of a noun.
Used in the place of a noun. Not takes the place, used in the place, okay? Yes, pronouns do take the place of nouns, but in the definition, it's used in the place of a noun. So we've learned list 1 this week, which are the pronouns that take the place of who? List 1, pronouns take the place of what? No, take the place of what? Your name. Yes, your name. They take the place of your name. So you have your name, you'll remove your name to put certain pronouns. What are some of the pronouns that we use in place of our name? Raise your hand, tell me some of them. Okay, go ahead, Dennis, what's one?
Mine.
Mine. Mine. What's another one? Mine. Okay.
Me.
Me.
Mine.
One more. Mine, me, and
Mine.
we have mine. One more. The one we use all the time.
Period.
I
said
I. Yes, I. So those are the pronouns we use in place of our name. I, me, my, mine. They take the place of our name. Yesterday we practiced with the sentences. You had your name in the sentence. Instead of your name, you would say the certain pronoun. So if I would say, whenever it says your name, actually say your name, your actual name. So if I would say your name, am in 1st grade. Take out your name, what pronoun would I say? I am in 1st grade. So if I had a pencil, I would say that pencil is your name. You wouldn't say your name. You would say that pencil is mine. That pencil is mine. Okay. So that's practice your paper. Go over your paper today. This is exactly how the test will be on tomorrow. They will have these particular pronouns on there with the sentences that you have to identify which pronoun is the correct one. Okay. Yeah. All right. So just to review our science and social studies, this week in science, we learned about the forces. Remember, a force is a push or a pull. We have 3 things that are forces: air, water, and wind, because they push and pull things to move, right? That's how they are used as forces. So we talked about some of our toys that use, like a balloon uses air. A balloon cannot work without air. We talked about a sailboat. It needs water to push it. Well, sorry, wind to push it. If you have a floaty toy, it needs water to pull it or push it to move. So the 3 forces are air, water, and wind. And a force is a push or a pull. And then in social studies, we talked about Abraham Lincoln. He was born on February 12th in 1809 in Kentucky. That's where he's from, Kentucky. So he was born there in Kentucky. He moved to Indiana when he was about a little older, about 9 or something like that. He moved to Indiana with his family. He had a nickname as a kid. He was called Honest Abe because he was known as being an honest person. So they called him Honest Abe.
Which page are we on?
Well, I was just kind of like just going over it. It wasn't a particular page. We can page later. But it looks like it's page 30. Yes, so Honest Abe, he was his nickname. His first job was working in a little store. So as Abraham Lincoln grew up, he did not get all the education that everyone else had. He was born from a poor family. They had a one-room log cabin house. So remember I told you their house was one room and they had everything separated in, their places. And so this is the family he grew up in, a one-room log cabin home, poor family. But they moved to Indiana and then they eventually moved to Illinois, where Abraham Lincoln decided to become a lawyer there in Illinois. So he became a lawyer. I told you a lawyer is someone like if you're in the courtroom or anything, that's the person who speaks for you, your lawyer. So he was a lawyer for some time and then he became a congressman. Then he decided to go ahead and run for president. And in 1860, Abraham Lincoln actually won the election for president, and he became the 16th president of the United States. So now he's the president, and so next week or week after, we'll go into how Abraham Lincoln, how his presidency was, because it was not a peaceful one. It was a lot of stuff. There was a war that happened during his presidency. Okay, so that's who we discussed this week in social studies, Abraham Lincoln. Okay, so that's all of our lessons on today. That completes our lessons for the week. We will meet on tomorrow to discuss for your phonics test. We will not meet on Friday. I'll put a note for your parents. We have a po' boy side school Friday, so we're not going to meet. Miss Williams has to be there. So I'll have your spelling video posted for you to take the test, okay? Since we meet usually for Friday, we won't. So tomorrow we're meeting for phonics, but not on Friday. We will have chapel Friday morning. If that changes, I'll let you know, okay? All right, thank you for logging in today. It was great seeing you all today. I will see you on tomorrow. Have a good day, okay?
Bye.
Bye. Everyone's saying bye.